joined previous classes?
This is my first class, Kiran.
From who?
Actually, Saturday I asked to you, but Saturday unfortunately class is not there. So again yesterday also not there. So
Okay,
today,
okay. Your name, sorry?
Syed
Ra-
Akbar.
So Akbar only, right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. What else? Few guys are joining and going. 1 minute. So everyone able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for joining. So just I'm giving from the again brief about the okay starting just a few classes in performance testing, right? In the performance testing we have the different tools in the market: load runner, neoload, JMeter, loads, and so on. So load runner and neoload JMeter is currently is running applications. So if you know from the any application, every tool will be similar only. The difference is nothing but just from the like terminology will be different. So in our section I will explain from the load runner and JMeter to say okay, two tools, JMeter and SM to the load runner. So what is perform testing? Anyone can know what is performance testing? What is performance testing?
The application behavior, we know that performance testing we need to the application behavior and stability of recoverability. These are the we can find out with the performance testing.
Okay, good. So performance testing nothing but we have to test the application behavior. So under various condition, how the application behavior is going, we need to test. So for example, we have the Facebook application, we have the Amazon. These applications will be there. So they are going to the before going to the like offers, right? They will give from the do the perform testing different load. Like what happens if you they are given from the offers, every user is going to and they will try to buy that product because that product is a very 60% 70% they offered. So what will happen, every user is going and their application will be, what will happen, it is a crash also it is happen, sometimes it is a very slow also it is happen, so browsing, so this kind of it will happen, right? So means every each and every application we must do from the performance testing. So load point of view, stress point of view, how the application behavior is going, we need to test. So that is the performance testing. So we have the different tools in the market, load runner and JMeter. So load runner is a HP load runner actually previous, and after HP2 it is a micro focus with by the HP load runner 1, and micro focus 2 now it is a open text. Open text company is now it is running from the our load runner tool. So load runner JMeter will be there. Why all companies using from the load runner?
Because of security purpose.
Yeah, because of security purpose. Because so load runner is a license based tool. So
Yes.
license based tool means we have the security. But JMeter is a open source tool means anyone can download it, anyone can do the testing. So that is not a license based tool. So most of the companies they will be go to the license based site only. Why? Because security important. See, so banking application will be there, so they need from the more security. So that is point of view, all companies will be prefer from the license based tool only. but small companies will be there. They don't have from the much budget. Then they will, okay, they also do from this performance testing. They need to certify that okay, this application is fine. So that point of view, they are using from the JMeter. Okay, so in load runner, we'll start from the load runner. Once load runner is completed, we can move to the JMeter. So now we'll jump to the load runner. So load runner, we have the 5 components in load runner. So what are they means? Virtual user generator and controller and agent process and load generator and analyzer. So how many components we have? 5 components. What are there means? Virtual user generator. So virtual user generator nothing but, so we want to record the business flow and generate the script statement purpose. We can use the virtual user generator. So business flow nothing but, so business
Yes.
flow nothing but, so any application, see Facebook application will be there, launch, login, upload, download video. So this is the steps, we can call it as a business flow. Maybe like banking application will be there, launch, login, and after that you are sending to the money transfer amount, and send to the request to the checkbook request. So all things we can call it as a business flow. So this business flow using from the virtual user generator, we can record it, and after record is completed, it will generate from the script statement purpose. We are using from the virtual user generator. So when you are recording the script, so you can do from the multiple users or a single user you can record. Single user only, right? But as a performance testing means we need to execute from the multiple users. So once script is ready from the virtual user generator, so that script we can push into the controller nothing but we can design the scenario and execute with the multiple user point of view. We are using from the controller. Okay, so means you are doing from the 1,000 user means you can design the scenario 1,000 users. So multiple users point of view we are using from the controller. Once execution is completed, you need to analyzer. One more component is the analysis. We can call it as the analyzer. So what is the analyzer means? To analyze the results to find out the issues or bottlenecks. So issues nothing but like we told, right, we have the business flow will be there. Okay, we can take any one of the business flow. Okay, and we'll observe. Okay, one flight booking application will be there. So flight booking application, what things we can do? Launch URL, right? Every application we need to do from the launch, and every application we should do the login. And after login, we are booking the flight means what we can do? What we can do? Click from the flight button, right? Example I will show from that application also if you want means. Okay, so before that just understand that application. So this is the URL, launching URL, and after that you need to enter from the username and password. So this is the business flow, login, and after that you want to book the flight means you need to click from the flights, and here you need to select from the departure city, arrival city. So you can select from the anything as the departure city, arrival city, and select from the departure date or return date. So which date you want, you can select that, and how many number of passengers you need to give, and seating preference also we want means anything seating preference. I want from the window, you can select window. We want from the business, you can select window, and after that Yeah, so we need to select from the flight. So which flight we want to, like we have the different type of flights, right? Which flight you want, and depends on the time and depends on the cost. You need to select from the any one of the flight and click on the continue. And here payment details. We need to buy the means we need to pay the payment. So payment details you need to provide, like we need to provide from the address details, and we need to provide from the credit card number and expire date of the credit card, and click on continue button. See, you can observe, thank you for booking through web tour application. We are booked the ticket. So this is the my business flow. So what is the my business flow means ticket booking is my business flow, and after that sign up. So these steps we need to record using from the virtual user. See, for example, now we'll see the steps here. Login, and what we can do next, click on flights, and after that we can select the like source and destination, or departure city or arrival city. Depart city or arrival city, and after that what we can do, we need to select the flight. So selecting the flight, like where to where, which flight we want to select, like depends on the time availability, right? Select flight, and after that we need to payment. So what are the steps we performed, right? Same thing we are doing, and final step is the logout. So these steps you are recorded using from the virtual user generated Zoom, and after that what you are doing, you are doing from the 100 user execution in the controller, because controller nothing but we can design the multiple user point of view, designing from the controller. So after design is completed, now we need to analyze the results. Okay, client is given from the like 2 seconds from the SLA for the all the SLA nothing but it's a service level agreement. Like if you execute from the 100 users, average time don't cross from the more than 2 seconds from the each and every transaction. We can call it as a each and every step. We can call it as a transaction. So each and every transaction don't cross from the more than 2 seconds. So you are need to identify the results in the analysis, like analyzer tool. Each and every transaction, it is how much response time happen. For example, this is the 1 second happen. Okay, okay, this is the like 1.2 seconds. Okay, and click on flight, it's happened from the 1.8, and you can just select this one, it is happened from the 1.9, and select flight, it is happened from the okay 1.5, and again this payment happened from the 1.5. Okay, and logout is happened from the 1.2. So this is the seconds. So as per our results, now we are as per SLA, we are meeting SLA or not within the 2 seconds or more than 2 seconds. Within the 2 seconds means your results will be good. So means using for the analyzer, just we can analyze the results. Okay, as per client we are meeting the SLA or not, you need to check. If you meet SLA, then you can send the report, then your job will be done. If not meet, we need to identify the issue, like what is the issue, why it is this like happen. For example, 3.5 assume, everyone available, right? 3.5 seconds happen. So then your client will accept your results, no, right?
No.
No. Then what we can do? So we need to find the issue. Why this select flight happened from the 3.5 seconds? We need to start the dig the issue. Like it could be server side issue, like CP memory is insufficient, our network is not good. Okay, so network is not good. Otherwise, database side an issue. we need to dig the issue like this. Okay. So after that you are identify that some CPU is not sufficient, that is why it is happened. Then you need to inform to the our infrastructure team or development team. So could you please increase the CPU memory? If they will increases, again you can do execution, and after that you got as a 1.5 second. Then your results will be good. Then we can send this report to the client. So these are the components: virtual user generator and controller and analysis, and like we have the agent process and controller load generator will be there. So agent process nothing but it is the establish the connection between controller to load generator. So we need from the some connection need from the controller to load generator. How it is happen means through using from the agent process. Okay, what is the load generator means? It will be generate the load against the application. For example, you are executing 500 users, so you need from the one load generator. In that load generator having from the like some CPU memory utilization. So this 500 user point of view, this is sufficient or not, so that will be checked as a load generator. It's a one machine load generator, nothing but. That is why it will work the against to the application. So these are the 5 components in load runner. So anyone have any doubt in these 5 components? So I'm covering from the end to
No.
end everything from the, like now we can move to the architecture. Okay. So everyone able to see load runner architecture?
Yes, Kiran.
Okay, thank you. So now we can observe. So what are the components we discussed? All components will be there here. You can observe user, controller, analyzer, AP nothing but agent process, LG is nothing but load generators. And apart from this, we have the web servers, app servers, and DB servers we have. So what will happen? See, controller to load generator. AP nothing but agent process. So some connection is establishing from the controller to load generator, whom means agent process. Okay. So agent process nothing but, for example, how the one machine will be there. In my machine, load generator nothing but like I have the agent will be there. If you observe here, see load runner agent process. Everyone able to see? In my system, load runner agent process will be there. So maybe I want to connect from the LG from the your machine means in your machine also definitely should be there as a load runner software. Then only you are able to see the this agent process. Then only it is a connection will be established the controller to load generator. So now you can see the architecture. So you are doing from the one login request. You are enter the username and password, then click from the login button. If you click from the login button, the request is going to the, so as a controller to the request agent process is sent to the load generator. The load generator same request will send to the web server to app server to DB server, and DB server will search the details. Okay, username, password. Username ABC, password is the ABC123. It will be there, not there, it will check. It will be there, then what will happen? Go to the next page. So you will get from the response, means we are sending the request only, you are getting the response. So again DB server will send to the, go to the next page, and app server again the same response will send to the web server same response will send to the LG to it is coming to the finally as a user. Okay, so means finally you need to go to the next page. So means you are sending the request, you are getting the response. This round trip of request and response we can call it as a response time. We are sending the request and you are getting the response, we can call it as a round trip of request and response time called as a response time. So you can observe just now we discussed like, so this is the transaction response time 1.0 second, 1.2 second. How it is coming means using from the this load runner architecture, you are getting from the response time means. So once it is going to the LG to web server, app server, and the request again it will send the response to back. So this time is happen from the round trip to it is happen from the here to here. That is the response time. It's clear, everyone? Hello?
Yes, yes, Kiran. As
Yeah,
of now, clear.
anyone have any doubt, you can ask me, okay? No worry, okay? In
Okay.
middle also you can ask me, no worry, because so don't silent, okay?
Okay.
Okay, see now you can observe. So why I given multiple LGs? No one have no, don't have anyone have any doubt for this? Why this multiple LGs? See, execution means what we do? We can execute multiple users. So multiple users execution, only you have one LG. All request is going to the one LG. What will happen?
It will get stuck.
It will be stuck. So the load will be not distributed from the properly. So that is
Yes.
why we are adding from the multiple load generator based on from the our load generator capacity. So for example, each load generator capacity will be 100. Okay, so 100 means you are executing from the 300. So means how many we need LGs? 3, right? Because each load generator capacity could be 100. So that is why we are added 3 load generator. Then what will happen? The load will be distributed from the properly. From the this load generator will generate the 100 and this will be 100. Like this is the request will be distributing from the this. Got it? So now we can again come to here. So now load runner architecture is completed, right? Now next is the PT life cycle. So PT life cycle nothing but performance testing life cycle. So performance testing life cycle nothing but as a performance test engineer, what is our roles and responsibilities, or which process following from your organization. So what is the PT life cycle? If anyone asks me, we need to give from the this is the answer of this all questions. Roles and responsibilities or PT life cycle or which process you are following from your organization. So first one, what is that? POC, proof of concept. Second one is the NFR, nothing but non-functional requirements. And next is the test plan and workload model preparation. And next is the test data preparation and script recording enhancements and design scenario and test execution and result analysis and reporting and recommendation and risk and mitigation. So now you can observe everyone will very well know from this up to this. Script recording and enhancements where we can do fifth point onwards. Script recording and enhancements where we can do
Vision.
Vision. Okay, just now we discussed, right? Like using from the Vision, we can record and enhancements we can do. So means fifth point will be very clear now. And design scenario and execution where we can do
Controller.
controller, because controller nothing but we can design scenario and execute with the multiple user point of view we are using from the control. And next is result analysis and reporting and recommendation.
Analyzer.
Analysis.
Analyzer. So means we are analyzing the results, like how the results, is the results is good or not as per client expected, as per client SLA, service level agreement. We can call it as a SLA, nothing but service level agreement. As per SLA, we are meet the our response or not. You need to check. If meet, then what you can do? So results is good. Then what we can do? We can prepare the report. And if we have any recommendation, we need to give from the recommendation. So these things where we can do means analyze. Risk and mitigation means sometimes what will happen? Your transaction response time could be high, like 3.5. Actually, client is a 2 second, but it is happen 3.5. Then risk nothing but So what is that issue? Why this is the taken this time? So you we need to dig the issue that are the coming to the all are will be coming to the risk and mitigation. So 5th to 10th is everyone is clear? Yes, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, got
So
it.
yeah, yeah, thank you. So now we can move to the first point POC. POC nothing but proof of concept. See, it's a very new project. Client is don't know from the which tool you use and which protocol you need to use and what tool we can use. You don't know anything. So as a performance test engineer is assigned to you, please do this project. Then what is your job means POC means we need to prepare the one document proof of concept. Like we should be first understand the business flow. Business flow nothing but so we are seeing right for example just now we seen the one application, okay, and as soon as we have the one more application pest store application will be there. So first thing what steps I need to perform from this application. So what is this application? You should be understand the business flow. That is the first point of the POC. And after that which tool is supposed to use from the this application, whether could be load runner or JMeter or Neoload or whatever which tool we need to use and which protocol we can use. Like protocol nothing but it's a web protocol. Okay, it is a web service testing or it is a which protocol we need to use. So where how we can design like it is a you can think about that we are you need to use from the load runner and this is the web application only. You can think about that web application. What you can do means take from the some simple business scenario like some steps you can take and you can record, and after record is completed just that script you can execute with the some minimal users like 5 to 10 users you can execute. Once execution is completed, that report you can send to the client. Okay, we are executed through load runner with minimal users, so this is the report. Then client will be see those results and you should understand okay results will be good. Okay, you can start from the your project, like you can start from the performance testing. Okay, so means we need to provide from the proof of concept to the client. Okay, so once proof of concept is created, then we need to non-functional requirements. So non-functional requirements means we need to gather from the client some non-functional requirements. What are those non-functional requirements means critical business transactions. First one is the critical business transaction. So as a functional tester, what he can do? So he will test from the each and every step. So if fish is like spelling correct or not, dogs is spelling correct or not, sign in is correct or not. This question mark also it is as per alignment is correct or not. So you will look from the each and every step as a functional tester. But as a performance tester, we no need to do from the these all things. We are a non-functional tester. We are not a functional tester. So what we can do? So like what are the critical scenarios from the this application? Criticality nothing but see for example Facebook application will be there. So upload video, download video, this and post video, these all will be critical scenarios. But like and comment will be there. Those are critical? No, right? Comment and this like this will be it's a critical scenarios.
No, that is
No,
not.
right? So means
Yes.
those are no need to test as a non-functional tester, as a performance test engineer. No need to test from the what are the non-critical business scenarios. So that is why we should ask to the client for this application what are the critical business scenarios. So you need to ask them only those only we need to do from the performance testing. It's clear? And apart from this, we need to ask from the client average response time. Like each and every transaction, what is the average response time? So just now we seen right. So here, So this is the average response time. As the client is given 2 seconds from the each and every transaction. Maybe sometimes what will happen means transaction also response time will be different. Like launch is given from the 2 second this, okay, but payment is taking time, right? Maybe payment is given as a some 3 seconds also as a given from the SLA. So these things we need to gather from the client. Okay, each and every transaction, what is the response time? We need to ask from the average response time of the each and every transaction. And next is the peak hours and off peak hours. Peak hours nothing but, so in your application, what time maximum users accessing from your application. Example, Facebook application. So what will happen? So morning hours, like morning 6 to 10 or 2 or up to 4 o'clock. So users will be less or more? Very less. Why? Because at that time everyone is going to the office, everyone is going to the school, college, and means so everyone is not used from the application. Means those hours we can call it as a off peak hours. Peak hours nothing but after 4 onwards we can observe, like after 5 to evening night to 10 or 11, every user will be accessing Facebook application only. So those hours we can call it as a peak hours. So we need to ask from the client. So in our application, what is the peak hours? What is the off peak hours? You need to ask. And which pages mostly access the users also you need to ask. Like in our application, for example, Facebook will be there. So mostly which pages are mostly users accessing? Launch, login, and SM to the upload video, download video, ad posting. So these all will be mostly users accessing the application. So we need to ask them. For example, we have the Enadu, okay, online website will be there. So first thing we need to ask from the Enadu, okay, which pages are mostly user accessing your application. So he told as a, so starting page like is a home page, okay, because some headlines, everything headlines will be there that page. So that is the everyone should see that page. And after that in middle of the page we have the like movies page will be there. So everyone will be mostly users access that application. And after that end of the page like it's a sports page. So those are will be our mostly users accessing pages. So we need to ask from the each and every application, which application we are testing. We need to ask them what are the your critical, like which pages are mostly user accessing the application you need to ask. And apart from this, we should ask from the like what is the CPU and what is the memory utilization of this application. So who will provide the non-functional requirements?
Client will be provided.
Client will be provided. Good. So client will be provided. So means these all details we need to gather from the whom? Client. So ourselves we can't decide. Okay, for example, this application will be there. Ourselves we can click from the this. We are not decide. So each and every step, each and everything as a client is provided to you. Okay, maybe client is provided, then it's fine. My client also, I don't know from the non-functional requirements. He told as a, I don't know from the non-functional requirements. Then what is our job? We can divide as a 3 cases. Client doesn't know application and application is production. And means production nothing but its application is live nothing but we are already using from the like Facebook, we are already using from the Instagram, right? So means already this application is running, so that is the production. So client doesn't know anything application, but application not in production means this time application not in from the live nothing but, for example, Facebook only will be there. Facebook is not there, we are not as a user, we are not using, that is the not in production. Sometimes what will happen means client doesn't know application and application not in production and no competitor. So first point, come to the first point. client will be don't know, and application in production means it's already live. So using from the, we have the production logs will be there, means already as a user we are there, right? You are using from the Facebook, means some logs will be created in the backend side, server side. So those logs we can take, like for example when you are click from the upload video, or when you are doing from the ad post. So this will be in the last 6 months, how many times it is happen. By seeing those logs, we need to identify that, okay, these are the critical scenarios. Okay, and peak hours, off peak hours. Okay, these hours we have to the mostly user accessing from the these hours. These are the peak hours, these are the off peak hours. You need to identify the using from the production logs, or site analytical tool, or Splunk tool. Using this tool, we can identify the our non-functional requirements. And next point, client doesn't know application, application not in production. Means already production will be there. We have the production logs will be there. But this time we don't have from the production logs. Then what we can do means we can using from the as a commutator nothing but, see for example ICICI bank will be there, you are doing from the HDFC bank, already bank is there, means bank to bank transactions will be same only, right? Like lands login, and every bank is also like add beneficiary and transfer fund and checkbook same, right? So means using that application you need to identify that, okay, these are the critical business transactions. Using the commutator we need to identify. Otherwise we have the alexa.com is one website will be there. Using that website it will show the, like you are you want from the banking application, means you can open from the any banking application. In that application, so which country is using from the this application, and what is the load it is happening, like which pages are mostly user accessing, and everything will be there using from the as a commutator alexa.com we can use. Okay, maybe what will happen means you don't have commutator also. Commutator means you are doing from the banking. As of now, no one done the banking project. Means you don't have any stats from the banking. So then how to we can gather our non-functional requirements means we need to convert from the their traditional business to the online business. So you need to ask from the directly for the customer. Like for example, restaurant will be there. So restaurant is a no one is done the as of now. So that is why we don't have from the any like non-functional requirements. Then what you can do means directly you can go to the restaurant owner and you need to ask them. You have the like website or online like app. Okay, yes, I have. So how many are registered users? You need to ask from the how many are registered users you need to ask. So he told as a some 1 lakh users, 1 lakh users will be registered users. So in that registered users, how many users are active users? So in the 1 lakh users only 10% users only, means we are asking from the directly customer. Okay, as a who is the our client will be there, he don't know also, we ourselves we are converting from the their traditional business to the online business. Okay, in the 1 lakh he told as a 10% users only. Okay, active users he told. In the 10% means how much?
1 lakh.
1 lakh, in the 1 lakh you only registered users. In that 1
10,000.
lakh only
10,000.
10%.
10,000.
10,000. Yes, good. 10,000 users are daily users. We are identify the 10,000 users, daily users. And after that, again, we need to ask from the, okay, again from the customer only, what are the things majorly ordering from the through application? He told as a CB and MB. Nothing but chicken biryani, mutton biryani, mostly user will be ordering. How much percentage means he told as a in that 10% of the people they are ordering from the this. Out of 10,000, 10% means how much? 1,000. Okay, in the 1,000 regularly how many users are accessing from the this CB and MB means in the 10%. So final will be 100 users means now we are identified that okay, your application 100 users will be regular users. Daily they are ordering from the some different products. So finally we are find out as a users count is a 100. And as same to the you need to ask them peak hours or peak hours. So he told as a like 12 to 1 is a very less and 1 to 3 is a peak hours. So we need to take for those hours. And so based on these details, each and every details we need to ask from the customer and we need to get from the these details and we can prepare the this data. That is the third point. Okay. So everyone is clear up to this? Everyone is clear?
Yes, Kiran.
Yeah. So now these cases, right? Very less cases. Okay. Don't think ourselves we can prepare. Don't think because in my realistic environment only in the 10 years experience, I'm not done from the these three cases. We have already client will be there. He will only provide all things. So very rare case, like in the 100% is 1% people only they are doing from this kind of. Maybe by bad luck, it's a very new application. Then we can do means we can try to do the this way. We can identify the non-functional requirements. But mostly we have the already client is provided from the everything here. Okay. So tomorrow we'll see the test plan and workload model and test data we can see. Okay. So as of now, anyone have any doubt? So again, I explained from the all the things like starting onwards what we explained from the last week, right? So everything I explained. So everyone is go through the video and go through the material also. I will share to the everyone material also. So everyone should prepare the interview point of view, and once scripting is started, everyone should do the work assignment also. Very important for me. So if you're not interested, like I am not give the answers, I am not practice means no need to attend classes because so you should be practice and you should be crack the interview yourself. Means every day I will ask from the interview questions. For example, today we are completed from the these questions. What are we are completed? What is the performance testing, what are the tools in the market, and we have the how many components load runner, what are there, and what is the use of each and every one, and what is the load runner architecture, and what is the PT life cycle, what is the POC, what is the NFR, and so each and every steps I will ask from the interview questions from the tomorrow when we can start from the class. Before 10 to 15 minutes will be every day should be interview session. And if it is a scripting started, and I will give from the work assignments also everyone should complete those. Okay. So like today class, anyone have any doubt regarding this?
Yes, Kiran. I have one doubt.
Yes, please.
In load runner architecture, someone asked, this is two-tier architecture application. This is three-tier architecture application. What is the
Yeah,
two-tier?
see, no, yeah. Load runner architecture will be this is only okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is the load runner architecture. Application architecture is different.
Okay, okay.
Application nothing but banking application will be there. They have the one tier architecture will be there. Okay, maybe depends on their application. Two tier will be there, three tier will be there, and n tier also will be there.
Okay. So
Like
that is
one tier nothing
application.
but a client only. Two tier means client server. Three tier means app server, web server, and okay, and layers, some app application layers. So depends on their application architecture is different. Our load runner architecture is different.
Okay, okay, got it.
Got it right?
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything? Everyone is clear? Tomorrow we'll see the installation part and we can jump to the scripting. Okay.
Okay.
So everyone is good, or we can good to close class. Yeah, thank you for joining. And if you have any personal doubts also, you can call me, no worry. We'll discuss and we'll continue our classes tomorrow, or we can continue from the same time. Okay. Thank you, everyone.